Armageddon, the war world. Its soil is worthless, salted by the blood and sweat of generations. War is all that remains. It rises from the dust and echoes in the sky, a promise, a cacophony of endings. Sanguinius' sons, angels of death. We belong here. Our veins burn with his wrath. Our twin hearts hammer with his rage. War is all that we know. This world must hold. There can be no retreat. There can be no mercy. There can be no peace. There is only war.
Are we ready?
We're ready.
People of Armageddon.
Soldiers of the Imperial Guard. For decades, we have defended this world. Some of you were born here, and know only war. Some of you have grown old upon these battlefields. Some of you were brought from off-world, shipped here to die.
I thank every one of you. But look at what's become of our world.
Graveyards that reach from horizon to horizon. Cities cloaked in ash and dust. All
Industry in ruin. The next wave of greenskins will soon reach our world.
They come in numbers the likes of which we've never seen. We're expected to die in duty. To hold the line.
We cannot.
There is no victory to be had here. I cannot ask you to die
In the mud of a world that was lost long ago. Flee, all of you.
Flee. Make for the evacuation transports.
Get off world if you are able. Run for your life. There will be no evacuation.
There will be no cowardice. There will be no defeat. This is our city. This is our world. Soldiers of Armageddon!
Make ready.
Engine damage catastrophic. To the Thunderhawk!
This time, crash faster!
In the grim darkness of the far future, every soul's survival hangs by a thread. Mankind is beset by endless tides of aliens, traitors, and demons. Across countless worlds, battles rage. Lead your armies. Conquer worlds. Fight on as the galaxy burns. For there is no peace amongst the stars. There is only war.
We have fought the enemies of humanity across 1,000 worlds. No respite, no remorse, no mercy. We are the wrath of the Emperor, his angels of death. But the Imperium lies broken, its armies scattered and reeling. Our foes rise to drag us down, and the galaxy has been torn asunder. On the world of Cronus, we make our stand. We are the Blood Ravens. There is no victory to claim here. Only vengeance to enact. Whilst even one of us lives, we fight. For only in death.
New command. Vigilant. Day 1. I deploy our 1st regiment. Morale is high, but could always improve. Day 7. We join forces with the Adeptus Astartes. Day 12. Together, we drive back the heretics in the north. Day 13. The strength of our forces has attracted some unwanted attention. Day 15. I sacrificed 21 regiments in a diversion attack. Day 17. Our allies sell their lives dearly in battle with the Orks. Day 19. Our covert operations cripple the most powerful Ork faction, luring their own allies to turn against them. Day 30. Across Vigilus, our armies drive the enemy back. For the first time, men whispered of hope, even of victory. But I am certain.
You are in defiance of the Emperor's law.
You cannot hide. You cannot escape. We are judgment. Prepare for sentencing.
calculations. Yet, they seemed to help him. A way he could express the enormity of his plan. Not if the legions are successful. It depends on how deep the rot goes.
The attack failed.
How many?
Half of the legions now stand with Horus.
You're surprised?
In the end, I suppose not. Do you wonder if they might be right? Many will sympathize with their rebellion.
I am the Emperor's spear. What I think doesn't matter.
What now, then?
We make ready for a war that may never end.
Armored in faith, shielded by devotion, armed with purity of purpose. The Emperor's will made manifest. We are the warriors of the Grey Knights, Demon Hunters. Chaos cannot stand against us. For we are the Hammer. For 10,000 years, the Emperor's Inquisition have fought a secret war to defend humanity. We keep vigil in the darkness. We hunt among the shadows. We pass judgment upon the mutant, the traitor, and the heretic. We purge the world of the taint lurking among the stars. We are Inquisitors. We shall fear nothing. For we are what you fear.
I am an Inquisitor. I shall fear nothing. For I am what you fear.
My Lord Inquisitor, I've reached a term of prime and begun our investigations. Our recon squad has been sent into sub-level 6 of the Hive to determine the full extent of the unrest. I'll know more when they make it back.
We are raised to believe that the God Emperor watches over us all. And so we are charged to cleanse the mutant, the heretic, the alien. We must not falter. We are his sword. We are his wrath. Even in the face of death, we shall not submit. Suffering is our prayer. Faith is our armor. In battle, he offers us redemption. And for those who prove worthy, the Emperor sends forth his angels.
Imperium is besieged. Across 1,000 worlds, we fight for our survival. Those that would tear humanity down are legion. Our forces are few. Our enemies, many. There is no respite. There is no mercy. And in our darkest hour, a spiteful universe awakens forgotten evils to break us. The galaxy burns.
Yet still we stand, the last bulwark against the terror. And while we draw breath, we will fight. For in this new dark age, there is only war.
creatures cry from the spires of their temples. What commanders tell the soldiers in their service? The Indomitus Crusade meets with triumph after triumph. Day by day we tear Imperium Nihilus from the Despoiler's grip. And though we are beset on all sides, with each battle we drive back the mutant, the heretic, the alien. As I speak these words, our forces engage the remnants of Leviathan. reclaiming lost worlds, atoning for old shames. A crusade to cleanse the stars. Taking the fight to the enemy. We routed the Tyranids at Baal. We broke their Hive fleet. Soon, their foulness will be but a memory. That is what the preachers say. Save us. Lies will not protect us. But it is our hope that will damn us. The spies and the slums. Our people sing of victory. Victory as the galaxy burns. Victory as the Imperium rots around us. Victory as humanity rages against the dying of the light. Victory.
To unleash my legions. Together we banished the ignorance of old night. But you betrayed me. You betrayed us all. You stole power from the gods and lied to your sons. Mankind has only one chance to prosper. If you will not seize it, then I will! So let it be war! From the skies of terror to the galactic rim. Let the seas boil. Let the stars fall. Though it takes the last drop of my blood. I will see the galaxy freed once more. And if I cannot save it from your failure, Father, then let the galaxy burn.
This planet will be ours.
You lost this war before you started, fool.
Primary threat spotted.
Moving into position.
Neutralizing.
Take cover! Strike from the sky, brothers!
This planet is ours, witch.
No. This planet is theirs.
In darkness, I shall be light. In times of doubt, I shall keep faith. In throes of rage, I shall hone my craft. In vengeance, I shall have no mercy. In the midst of battle, I shall have no fear.
face of death, I shall have no remorse.
As the Imperium bleeds, I accept these burdens, knowing no fear. I accept these burdens as an angel of the Emperor. I sheathe my form in this second skin. This veil of machine muscle and false nerves. I stand firm against the alien, the mutant, the heretic. I grant no mercy. I give no ground. The symbol of loyalty unbroken. With reverence, I receive actuation, awakening the armor's spirit. With pride, I wear the symbol of my chapter and join my brothers in war.
Company command! This is first platoon! We've lost the square! We can't hold!
Hold it!
Space Marines. Numberless enemies surround us, leaving nothing but dead worlds and desolation. Yet, unyielding against the darkness, we are the Emperor's angels. His blade, his shield, forged for a single purpose: to answer the call of war. Calgar. Lieutenant, I received your message. Brief me.
This day!
This is my domain. You are here by my invitation. I am offering you a chance to kneel.
Our chapter, sir, shall use your skull as a piss pot! Release him! And we shall do you the honor of ending you swiftly!
Release him! After all your efforts in bringing him to me!
Enough games! Silence this heretic!
One last dance before the strings are cut!
Cover me! Brother, wait! Brother, it is over. You did it. Brother!
Please, Titus. Your duty is not yet done.
For the Emperor! For the Emperor!
Lieutenant Demetrian Titus, your decisive actions have saved this system from ruin. And so it is with great pride that I now present you with an honor worthy of your deeds. The laurels of victory. Let every warrior of the Adeptus Astartes see that here stands the true measure of a son of Guilliman.
For the glory of Ultramar!
Courage and honor!
Company dismissed.
Forgive me, brother, that it took me so long to bring you home.
My lord, that's...
Fierce was my wrath when I learned of your detention. In their arrogant suspicion, the Inquisition failed to recognize the truth. That no evil will ever overcome a devotion such as yours.
Thank you, my lord.
There is a mission. It will take you away from the Second Company for a time.
As you command, Chapter Master.
The Brother Chaplain will brief you. It was he that suggested you for the task.
My lord, the Sword of Kalth is ready to depart.
Thank you, Captain. My ship will convey you to your destination. I shall be glad of your company.
Titus, it has been an honor.
It has indeed, my captain.
I hear you'll be taking your leave of us. Not for too long, I hope. Emperor guide you.
And you, sir. Brothers, I am called to serve elsewhere.
You'll be missed, my lord.
I will not forget the blood we have drawn together.
Nor shall we.
I owe you both a debt. You have restored my faith in brotherhood.
We shall await your return.
Courage and honor.
Courage and honor.
Titus.
Lord Calgar has informed you of your assignment. Good. I will brief you en route.
You are joining us?
I am.
Very good, my lord.
You have done well. You have won the trust of your brothers. And of the Chapter Master. But know this, Titus. The stain of suspicion never completely fades. I will be watching you, should you falter on the path for even a moment. I will show no mercy.
Leandros.
My lord, it is time.
Sigmar told us we were chosen. Warriors, stolen from death. To be reforged as his weapons. The immortal sons and daughters of the Storm God. Sigmar lied. He never told us the true cost of this honor. Soon, all that will remain of me is an echo, lost to the storm. But until that day, I fight.
I have fought and fallen times beyond counting. Only to be reforged anew. I feel my humanity dulled, my memories eroded. My burden weighs heavily. In Sigmar's name, we shall bring order to the savage realm. For I am Stormcast, and my war wages eternal.
There is no escape from chaos. It marks us all.
It is the 41st millennium. For 10,000 years, the Imperium has dominated the galaxy. There is only war. Every human soul, from the most highborn lord to the most basic servitor, is dedicated to the service of the God Emperor of mankind. The Imperium's battle fleets and armies, from the conscripted soldiers of the Astra Militarum to the elite space marines of the Adeptus Astartes, keep humanity safe from alien threats and cosmic horrors beyond imagining. But there is another war. It is the one in which I serve.
Commence war translation.
Our war is not one of battlefields and fleet engagements. It is waged by the dedicated agents of the Imperial Inquisition. It is fought in the cities and hives of the Imperium. In the back streets and the forgotten sublevels. In hive cities like Tertian.
We are surrounded! Don't get overrun! Through this door!
For if the Inquisition fails, if we fail, the Imperium falls with us.
My Lord Inquisitor, I've reached a term of prime and begun our investigations. Our recon squad has been sent into sub-level 6 of the Hive to determine the full extent of the unrest. I'll know more when they make it back.
Prisoners all secure, ma'am.
I'll check for myself if you don't mind.
Of course, ma'am. But do be wary. Every one of them's a filthy heretic.
That one certainly is. Keep him intact. No accidents. My master wants to interrogate him as soon as we reach the Hive.
Of course, ma'am. Upon my life.
This one, however...
makes you wonder why we even bother shipping trash like that. Save a lot of data slate work just to process the execution notice now.
What do you say, criminal? Shall I put you out of your misery?
And ours.
Be quiet. Well? Nothing to say?
I'm loyal. Served the throne.
But of course. I'll just let you out now, then.
Shame you'll never get to prove that.
Find us, Sarah! We're boarded!
Counterfire, now!
Come with us, brother. We have a way out. What do we do about that one? Nothing. The boxers will be here to feed soon enough.
Great. You come for blood too, criminal? You said you were a loyal servant of the throne.
True.
Then prove it.
Susie, get us the hell out of here!
Stand by, Zola. The guidance is out. I need a minute to recalibrate.
Great. Susie, you done any time soon?
Still alive out there. Guidance is reset, so we're out of here.
Well, you coming or not? You helped me. Maybe I can help you. No promises. You'll probably wind up dead.
Always dead anyway.
Very poetic. Just don't tell anyone I let an escaped prisoner save my life, or you'll be more than dead.
Let's get the hell out of here.
So, the next step before we...
Is this kind of no-oper the best we can recruit these days?
This one could be useful. Claims to be a loyal servant of the throne.
Sounds great.
This...
I'm Sergeant Major Morrow. You're fresh meat. Mission briefings come through me. Let's see what you can do.
All right. Get to the Psychanium.
I am Grendel. It is my honor to serve the God Emperor of mankind, and fight the darkness that contaminates the Imperium. The supreme power of the Holy Inquisition is mine to wield. Who am I? I'm a warrior. The Hive World of Armageddon is a vital stronghold of Imperial power. No matter the darkness, no matter the racking storms of space, Atoma Prime must stand resolute. But a threat has come. The very darkness I am sworn to deny. Who am I? I'm a warrior. I have learned that Atoma is cast by the dark stain of truth.
Chaos is the arch-enemy of mankind. It is the damnation of the warp. It is everything I am sworn to oppose. Who am I?
I'm a warrior!
It can only be cast out by the light of the throne and the scourging touch of flames. Who am I?
I'm a warrior!
As an instrument of the Inquisition, and no matter the risk to body and soul, I will purge the Hive
from top to bottom, and cut out every scrap of darkness I find. Who am I? I am a warrior!
Has reported for briefing as instructed. Recruit is 42 seconds late. Recruits have been executed for less. This unit will request permission to do so. The recruit is expected to achieve competence in regard to technical apparatus. The recruit will learn how to maintain, repair, and modify such in order to perform their duties at the maximum level of efficiency. Failure to achieve said competence will most likely cause the recruit to die.
You don't look like much. But I guess, as usual, we'll have to work with what we have. We have various devices that we depend on. They make the difference between getting the job done and getting dead. So learn what they're good for, and learn how to use them. Can you do that? To be honest, I don't trust you. I don't think you've got the brains to handle any of this gear.
There's a lot of work to be done. A lot. Tertium's big and we're just scratching the surface. I suggest you use your downtime to pick up the slack. We'll be posting up contracts. Scouting, sweeps, surveillance, that sort of thing. I know, more work to do. But people who put in the time can earn a few markers for their effort. The seniors have their eye on you. Plus, it pays extra.
I am Ivan Rannick, interrogator to Inquisitor Grendel. Sensoria reports in the last 12 hours have uncovered unauthorized communication broadcasts aboard the ship. Someone on board the Morning Star is relaying information to the surface, to the enemy. There is a traitor among us. Everyone is a suspect. I suggest you raise your game and make a conspicuous effort to prove yourself, starting now.
What do you want? I didn't call for crew support, unless you know how to read Reader Talk Servo. You know, I've seen so many of you come and go, I can hardly keep track. Let me give you a tip. You want to make your mark here? Prove yourself. Work hard. Demonstrate how essential you are to the big men. That's how you win trust. Now get lost. Come back when you've survived a few more missions. And if I know your name by then, you'll know you are doing something right.
You're making decent progress, I'll give you that. But I need more. Rannick's still got eyes everywhere, hunting for the traitor on board. It could be anyone. So if you want to prove yourself, you'll have to work even harder. Are we clear, acolytes? Put in the hours and make yourself indispensable. From now on, it's do or die.
Acolytes, you've both done well. My senior staff evaluate the two of you as commendable. You've earned a special reward, a formal place in the warband. For one of you. For the other, the unforgiving wrath of the Inquisition. The traitor has at last been identified. Did you think you could hide your true nature from me? Of you, Acolyte, I have no more doubts. You've served me well, and you will continue to do so. Welcome to the Warband. Welcome to the Inquisition. Get the maintenance servitor in here before it starts to smell, will you, Sergeant Major?
The Hive cities of Necromunda. Untold billions crammed within mountains of metal. past insect mounds of tireless industry amid the toxic wastes of their own manufacture. Inside the Hive cities, every breath of air, every drop of water is recycled 1,000,000 times over. Every watt of power and each mouthful of food must be guarded against rival clans and outlaws. It is a place where only the strong can endure, and no one prospers. Except, of course, those at the very top. And yet, opportunity still exists for the gang bold enough to take it. In the foundation layers of the Underhive, all manner of treasures can still be found. Lost, forgotten, or abandoned in the dark. The only question is, who will get there first?
Wait! Come on, Kira. Move your ass. Watch out! Hell's teeth. Vex? Vex? Vex! Are you okay, Vex? Vex! I'm okay. I ain't made of glass.
Shame. Never liked her anyway.
Whoa, whoa! We're with you!
No hard feelings?
Hell no. If Maren wanted to lead, she had to be strong enough. And she was weak. So we'll follow you, sister. So what's this all about? Why are we meeting on the way out of here? It's got to be big. Why risk it otherwise?
Big enough that Tess is more worried about the house matriarchs hearing about it.
Big enough to risk getting into a fight with the slab punchers.
Ooh, so the biggest. It's gotta be loot, right? Ahoy!
Shut up, Kira.
Hey, lay off!
So, what's the deal, Tess?
Yeah. Why'd you drag us all the way out of house territory?
My gang, my rules. Spy took a big hit last night. Shock went right to the core. Feel them quakes on the way here? Something big got kicked loose. This isn't just lightning getting earthed. Whatever it is, it's making its own power now. And that means only one thing. Archaeotech. No one knows about this yet, and we're out here to keep it that way.
We'll be made for life! How are we getting there?
I know someone with the route down. They can— Watch out! Give him hell!
Poor Tessera was furious about the ambush. The Black Ash knew she was onto something juicy. Just not what or where. But Tessera was a good leader. See? She inspired loyalty, so her gang got her out despite the cost. That left her with only one choice. To find the man who knows a route into the Underhive, and continue a quest for riches. Because once blood is spilled, there's no turning back.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
Tessera? No sign of the Black Ash on her tail. We lost him.
For now, at least. There's something else? Spit it out.
Some Goliaths heading this way. Rowdy boys, I think. But if we stay quiet, they'll miss us.
We need him gone. We're meeting our guide here. We'll set an ambush. Take him down clean and quick. Grab some cover and take aim. And Kira? We can't let any of them get away.
Trouble? Not my doing, I swear. We Guilders are sworn to strict neutrality.
Just some local rowdies. Nothing we couldn't handle. So, you have a route to get us below, Gilda DeVos?
I do. I can direct you to an area of the Underhive you specify. Lawless place, it must be said. But you'll get there in exchange for a share in the Archaeotech.
Just as I promised.
As well as one other tiny thing. A down payment, if you will. The recent Hive quakes have left me homeless, and there's a splendid location for a new hideout in an adjoining dome. Get me settled in there, and I'll have you on your way in no time.
Always looking for an angle, huh? All right, you blood-sucking gilder. You've got a deal.
Bloodball? There. Them's the ones that jumped us. They've grabbed a hideout for the gilder I told you about. All right.
Surround them. Make sure they can't get away. And then we'll put that hideout down around their ears. And if you see that gilder, don't put a scratch on him. Understand? I want to have a little chat with the fella.
That Escher harpy got me to a new hideout as promised. And then locked me up with no fracking air. Until I was liberated. This is how I met Bloodfall. Gang leader to those unfortunate Goliaths that Tessera had so callously ambushed. Bloodfall already grasped that there was a vast fortune of archaeotech to be won. I helpfully suggested he might still catch up with Tessera by using a nearby train. Whether Bloodfall or Tessera won the prize, I'd get my cut.
So, this train goes down below. That's what the gilder said, right?
That's right. Ain't she beautiful? This goes where we need to go.
But isn't down below dog soldiers' turf? I heard they're all ruddy mercs or exiles or cannibals or something.
Yeah. And the Grand Dog's so tough and all, blah, blah, blah. I don't give a grox about him, or any of the other scum down there. We gotta get that prize.
Oi! Where do you think you're going?
On that freaking train!
You got to earn that right, boy. You gotta prove you and that little runch you're fronting won't just end up feeding the rats.
I accept your challenge, you wizened little ripperjack. Me and my rowdy boys will show you fossils of eating of herd.
Huh, listen to this one. That's the spirit, boy. I'll let your mama know you died well when I see her next. Follow me!
Bloodfall proved his worth. No one ever accused House Goliath of being subtle. They let their conflicts right out in the open, where everyone can see them. What I hadn't told Bloodfall or Tessera was that where they were going, there wasn't just the Grand Dog to worry about.
What have we got?
Small outpost ahead. Orlocks in it, but not the same bunch that jumped us. Some Goliaths are getting ready to make a move on it. They look like dog soldiers.
Perfect. We need a hideout close to the archaeotech so we can prepare. We'll take this one while they're distracted.
All right, men. Let's show them there's a new gang in these parts.
So Tessera got her hideout. I went to lay low for a while. And like always, she solved the problem in front of her by creating two more around the corner. Along with the dog soldiers, Tessera had upset another local gang called the Chokers. What had been a three-cornered fight just got a lot more complicated. That was Tessera, always making new friends.
Greetings. Have you come for my supremacy contest? Spectators or participants?
We're not here to play your games, DeVos. Tell us where Tessera went, and we'll just go ahead and bounce out of here.
Alas, that I cannot do. These other fine gangers have all paid to enter the contest in order to gain exclusive access to that information.
Don't test my patience with that rot. Tessera's onto something, and I want in. Word is that you know something.
Oh, no. I could never tell you where to find Tessera if you mean to rob her. Whoever wins my supremacy contest will be going to help Tessera.
Uh-huh. Well, we'll help her all right. Won't we, boys?
Well then, in that case, welcome to the contest.
Of all the gangers I've seen, Flint was the best prospect for success. He and the Black Ash originated from the Cold Forges. The very same domes that Bloodfor and Tessera should be searching by now. I needed Flint to do one more little job before I set him loose. A fair 50-50 split for him, although the Orlok was reluctant at first. I was relieved when he grudgingly accepted. Why send another gang below, you ask? Built-in redundancy, I reply. One of the three would succeed, and I would reap the rewards. Task I set for Flint and his Black Ash gang was a simple one. Liberate a few fuel rods from the Goliaths, I said. Bring them back to me, and we'd split the profits. Simple. But once Flint saw how few guards were around, he decided to steal the Goliath's credit stash as well. It's like the man's hubris knew no bounds. But the worst of his insufferable arrogance was yet to come.
Steady, lads, steady. I know what Gilded DeVos is selling. Let me go, and I'll tell you what he knows.
Interesting. Go on.
How do I know? You'll let me go.
How do you know I won't torture you into telling me anyway?
Well, my brother's in the Rowdy Boys scene.
And that was how Flint got to know all about the Rowdy Boys. Where Tessera had gone, and how to get there. So Flint kept the fuel rods for himself and headed down below thinking he could cut me out of the deal. Me. was a fool. Around the time that Flint was striking out on his own, Bloodfall and his rowdy boys had got as far as the train could take them into the Underhive. Bloodfall found himself in an area known as the Old Forest, an attempt to use gene-formed trees to filter the air and provide nutrition. It was the perfect spot for a hideout. With Tessera and Flint going rogue, my best hope for success now lay with these, sturdy and stalwart Goliaths, acting as my agents to seize the archaeotech. Subtlety was surely not their strong point, but we were well past the time for that now. And so Bloodfall settled in with his rowdy boys, building up the defenses of the new hideout and scouting the area. The Chokers must have been starting to feel victimized. 2 gangs arriving from the upper zones and taking chunks of their territory. They would have to respond soon, before the Grand Dog sensed weakness and made some moves of his own. That's a dog-eat-dog world in the Underhive.
What's all this? Hellions and Chokers not at daggers drawn? But you were here, weren't you, Tessera? Let's see what clues the scavengers have left for us.
What are you waiting for? Take him down!
Flint knew he needed to find Tessera soon. Not to rob her as he'd originally intended, but rather to join forces in alliance. He wasn't happy he'd missed her. But he was even less happy to see that the Hellions and the Chokers were working together. That meant there'd be tough fighting ahead. Of course, even if he found her, that left Flint with the awkward problem of not getting his head blown off before he even got a chance to open his mouth. Tessera had made a splash with the locals. Oh yes. So much so that the Chokers made a deal with Hellion Annie to dance on Tessera's steaming entrails. They sent a combined force before the Eschers could settle in. Hellion Annie even sent her own daughter, Atrexia, to lead the raid. That part didn't work out so good, though. Annie's little girl got herself caught and dragged away as a hostage when Tessera split the scene. With a little persuasion, Atrexia filled Tessera in on all the local gossip. She got to hear just how many gangers the Grand Dog could muster. A small army by all accounts. And that he'd put most of them to guard the archaeotech. Maybe Tessera finally realized that she was going to need more help. She eventually decided on a detour to the Arboretum to gather materials. To brew more toxins for bombs and traps. But the Chokers weren't giving up the chase so easily.
Any time now, Kira. No rush.
Got it.
Hell, there's...
Move out.
Cren Flint, is that you?
That's right.
Why the hell are you barging in our fight? We had him right where we wanted him.
Yeah, I could see that.
So now we fight. Is that it?
No. Now we talk.
So talk. Why'd you help us?
Because down here in the Underhive, I'm the closest thing you've got to a friend. Even if you don't get that yet.
Funny. I remember you killing my girls not so long ago.
Gotta team up now if we want to take on the Grand Dog. It's too hot for us to survive down here. Let alone win. On our own.
You're not as dumb as you look, Flint.
We can start by getting some better intel. Layouts, access codes.
Ooh, I like codes, babies. Sign me up!
That Nightbane we got won't stay potent for long. We need to get it sealed into bombs straight away.
That's okay. If we move on a ways, then some of my boys can scout around while you're all brewing your poisons.
Goliath cleaver.
There's something else you ought to know.
What's that?
Devos sent another gang down here, the Rowdy Boys.
I know those blockheads.
Well, swallow your hate when we find them, because we're gonna need them too. Sounds like the Rowdies, all right. And they found plenty of trouble. Let's go help them out, and make some more new friends.
Flint's intel uncovered an old rail tunnel that the Grand Dog was using to move his soldiers around the Underhive. The rail line would have to be sabotaged, or else any attempt to seize the Archaeotech was doomed to failure. Naturally, Tessera demanded that Bloodvar and his Rowdy Boys undertook the task to prove their worth. And that they took one Orlok and one Escher along to watch for treachery. Bloodvar and his boys had certainly proved themselves. Even the temptation of the fortuitous arms stash didn't induce them to go their own way. With the tunnel blocked and extra intel on the Grand Dog's patrols, the stage was set to seize the Archaeotech Horde. Although, seizing the Archaeotech would prove to be a lot easier than holding on to it.
So, we're all agreed?
Cover fire. slow and steady advance, then...
Then grab the archaeotech and go home. See? I listened.
If the clans ever hear about this little team-up, we'll all be outlawed.
We'll be so stinking rich by then, we won't care.
I'm feeling it. Let's do this.
With the dog soldiers routed by the unlikely alliance, the archaeotech at last lay within their grasp. But all three gang leaders knew they'd need to crack the vault before the Grand Dog returned for the Horde with his most psychotic followers. And as we say on Necromunda, if you're not strong enough to keep something, it was never yours to begin with.
You dare steal from me!
I thought you blew the rail tunnel.
I did. There'd be even more of them if I didn't.
Shut it!
Thieves! House clan scum! I am ruler here!
Kira, they'll kill us in the open with these numbers. Start getting everyone inside the vault, but softly now. If they catch on, we're done.
I will deprive you of your life for what you have done. Your suffering will be endless!
Oh no. He's going to bore us to death.
Hell with that.
Tezra! Doors won't hold long. We have busted the locks getting in.
Doesn't matter. It's our house now. Let them come.
You both made it then?
Looks like it.
Fine. Now, we just split the archaeotech and go home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My plan from the outset, of course. I knew that they would band together to win the prize. I also knew that they would immediately split apart, squabbling over it. On Necromunda, you don't own something if someone else can take it away from you.